Hi guys, in this video we are going to create this password strength checker. So let me show you what it is. So we can type password, we can toggle between show and hide. If password is 8 character long, this case is going to be true, and if password contains a number like I have typed 1 and this case is now true, if I remove it, it will become false again. If I add it, it will become true again, and then if we have any symbol, then this case will be true. So this is what we are going to create today. So let's get started. Okay, so here we are in our code editor. We have index.html file, we have a style file in which we are setting font, and we have a script file which is empty right now. So let's get started. Okay, so this is it. Let's style. Okay, so this is it. Now we are going to add icons for this. We will go to remix icon, and we will search for checkbox. And I will take this one and paste it here, here, and here. We also need to add the CDN of remix icon. For that, just go up to the get started page and find CDN. Yeah, here it is. Now we will just paste it inside our head section. This is it. Now our icon should be there. Yeah, this is it for the styling. Now we are going to go inside the JavaScript. For that we are going to attach our JavaScript file first. So just before the end of the body, I'm going to attach script.js. Okay, first thing which we are going to do here is toggle between text and password type, input type. Okay, we will take const show hide and we will attach a event listener on this. Show hide dot add event listener, click pass the arrow function. Inside here we are going to check input, so we are going to take const input equals to document dot query selector, and we are going to target our input which has a class name of password. Okay, this is it. Now inside here we are going to check if input dot type equals to password. Then set input dot type equals to text and show hide content dot text content. We will write hide in this case, else we will do copy paste. Show. Okay, this should work now. Let's try it. It should work. Let's try to write something. And then yeah, it's toggling between show and hide. It is working properly. Now whenever someone types a character, we have to determine its length and check whether it's a number or a symbol. If that's the case, then we are going to toggle the class. So let's see how we can achieve this. First of all, we will go in HTML and give some class to our items. For this one we will say char underscore 8, and for this number one we will say number, and this one we will say symbol. That's it. Now go back in JavaScript. Now we are going to target const char underscore 8 document dot query selector dot char underscore 8. Okay, this is it. Now we are going to copy two more times, this time number, this time symbol. Okay, now we will take our input and add an event listener to it. Input dot add event listener. Event listener name is again input. It will listen for each character. Let's test it. If it is the case, log. Each time it will print hi on the screen. So let's see. If we will write something, it should say hi. Hi 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and as much as character we pressed. Okay, this is working. Inside here we are going to take a const path equals to input dot value. Now we will say if pass dot length greater or equal to 8. If it is 8 character long or greater than 8 character, then we are going to take our char 8 dot class list dot add. We are going to add this active class, item active. Else, if this is not the case, then we are going to remove the class. Now 8 character length should work. Let's type 8 characters, and yeah, it is green now. And if we will go less than 8 character, then it's gray. Yeah, this is working. Same like that we are going to do for number. We are going to say if it is between 0 and 9, we are using regular expression here, and we have a test method, test pass. If it is the case, then we are going to take number and add the class list dot add. We can copy this part. Active, else we are going to say number remove. So let's see if it is working. So I type a number. If I type a number, like say I've typed 4, yeah, it's working. And for symbol we are again going to use regular expression. Symbol, now our symbol should work also. So if I write a hash, yeah, it's working. Everything is working now. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll meet you in the next one.